Yeah, man, shout out, incredible connection bringing you Tech Tuesday. Now, I was just telling Ricardo, who you'll meet in a short few behind the scenes, that I had so much fun creating that audio because that was the first time I got to meddle with Gregan's voice. He's our voiceover artist. But yeah, Tech Tuesday today powered by Incredible Connection, and today we're talking about something that can literally make or break your content. It is the audio. Joining me in studio today is the manager from Incredible Connection Gateway, Ricardo Govender. Good afternoon.
How's it been? Good afternoon.
Sorry, man, you want to come closer to that for me?
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Great, man. Great to be on the show.
Yeah, I'm glad that you are here, and I'm glad that we get to talk technology, right? As the resident Gen Z, they like to call me in studio, the young one. I'm the tech guy, and I want to talk technology with you today, the man who knows it the best. And as I said, we're talking about the DJI Mics, specifically the Mic 2. It's the two-person compact carry anywhere in the world kit, right?
Perfect, yeah.
And I see you have one there. Is that one personally for me?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. All right, let's talk about it, right? Speaking specifically, I know when it comes to content creation and influencers in 2026, everybody needs one because audio is the only thing that can make or break your content. Now, from your perspective, how important is this audio creation side of TikTok or Instagram?
No, man, it's really, really important. I mean, bad audio is also considered a silent killer of content, because viewers will often tolerate lower visual qualities, but will definitely stop watching once the sound is echoing or muffled or distorted.
Yeah.
So the higher quality, clear audio is essential for maintaining audience engagement. As the poor sounds makes it feel unprofessional and creates a distracting experience.
I've personally experienced that, where I saw a video and I was like, this audio not great, I'm gonna skip. Have you personally experienced that as well?
I've seen it plenty of times.
It's 100%. Crazy, right?
No,
so they get themselves some DJIs. Now, when it comes to let's say the DJI Mic 2, right? Why should somebody go out, like we spoke about them needing good audio, why should they go specifically for the DJI Mic 2?
Well, this is the Mic Mini. So the DJI Mic Mini itself comes with, I've actually got one here. It's actually really nice and compact case. It fits right into your pocket. So it's a studio on the go.
I like that.
So you basically got your transmitters, two transmitters and one receiver. And the transmitter is actually quite great. So if you're doing vox pops or even your podcast or even just a simple family get-together interview or someone's birthday.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you can actually just pop one of these, the transmitters itself onto a person's dress or shirt and so on as well. It weighs 10 grams, so it's like totally ultra light. And the next one could be on another person, maybe the person you're trying to interview. And it fits directly onto your phone, plug and play.
Damn.
So this
just
is like
that
studio on the go.
On the go. Now, you spoke about putting it on somebody's shirt, right? I honestly, genuinely am asking. This is no listener asking. This is Deveck asking. Because I don't know if I've been using it wrong or right. Is there a specific placement for the mic for better audio quality, or is it just anywhere?
Well, it actually picks up anywhere, but however, it's suitable to your neckline or your shirt line, just below your
so like
around
the
your
chest area. Yeah. Okay. And that's for better quality of audio. Now, you opened up the case, right? You haven't got to my favorite part yet. The fluffy thing is, I like to call it.
Yeah.
Now we all call it that.
Yeah, those are the windscreens.
Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? And why is there two? Why is it like two different colors?
So the colors are basically depends on what you're wearing. So you have a bit of a grayish white type of color, and the other is a bit of a black. And it cuts, is actually vital, it's very important, it actually cuts or helps to reduce your noise in the background, your wind noise and ocean, the aunties at the party, with their loud voices. So it really helps with cutting those down, So it's actually it's vital to have one of those on your mic itself, and it actually fits nice and snug into the actual case itself with the windscreen on.
Yes,
so kind of cool.
I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first got these, as I said, from you guys, right, after winning the competition, this is my baby. This is kept neat, safe and tidy at all times. And you can ask the other presenters as well. I'll always tell them, take it out, store it neatly. I would put the fluffy thingies, which is the windscreens, right?
Yes.
I would put it into the bag, and I'd be like, okay, when you're putting it on, put it on. And then later realizing that the case is so compact, you can even put the fluffy thingies on the mic and leave them in there.
Brilliant.
That is a magnificent, what do you call it, piece of technology there in your hands. Now, when it comes to the clip-on, I know you said shirts area, right? I recently, when we were in Cape Town, I put it on my cap. I was talking to the people like that. There is two uses, right? I see there's a magnet and or a clip. Is there a difference in the two? Is one better when it comes to using the mics?
Not really. The clip is almost like a peg type of thing. You can just snap on your cap, for example. And your magnet type of thing, it kind of just snaps onto your, without any fumbling, snaps onto your shirt or a bag or something, whereas a cap is a bit more thicker material, and that kind of clips on with a peg type of option that it has. That's basically it.
Okay, cool. Now, when it comes to these mics, right? Let's just say, as you said, the auntie who's wanting to become the content creator today, auntie's message on the WhatsApp line asking, is it suitable for a specific phone? Can I use it with my iPhone? Can I maybe put it onto a camera? Is this such a thing? Is it for one device or all?
Good question. So you can use it with your cell phone itself.
Okay.
It has a USB-C, so most cell phones have a USB-C connector. And you can use it with your camera. It has a 3.5 millimeter jack that connects to your camera itself, or you can use it with your laptop as well. We had recently a pastor as well that actually connects the receiver onto the speaker system or the amplifier, and clips the mic itself onto his shirt and does his sermons from there. So that's quite cool.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard of in my life. That is a cool pastor, man. Shout out. So he's gave me a trick there that I'm actually going to steal. Shout out. Yeah, that's really cool. That is actually really cool. Now, when it comes to DJI specifically, an incredible connection, is this the last installment? Is there more? Does the audio get better from here?
There is a DJI Mic 3 coming out.
Is there?
We have a 32 gig onboard memory itself.
Okay.
A price point, I'm not too sure at the moment.
Okay.
It's slightly larger though. It's weighs 16 grams versus this is a 10 gram type of device. But because of the tech that it has in it, this Mic Mini here that we currently have for 1799 basically doesn't have a display on it or touch display, whereas the Mic Mini will have that type of option on it.
Does it actually have?
Yeah, it has it.
What?
The Mic 3, yes, has that option.
What? That is really cool.
So yeah, we don't have one for me to play with, but yeah, I actually enjoyed this as well. We used it once in my niece, so she was at a play, and on stage, in fact, we actually clipped one onto her. And we were 10-15 meters away, and you can hear a full play as almost like she's there. You're videoing in the audience, and you can hear her proper, clear.
It's not only for the content creators, but those family members who want that little sneak peek of your kid.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah.
Damn, that is amazing.
It was brilliant.
When you think about a piece of technology, and from the point of view you coming from, you think about it that one way, and then there's you telling me you can use it in all these different ways, and now I'm even more excited to take these mics out and try it out like anywhere else. That is really cool.
It's 100%. We've even used it recently as well in the same type of scenario. It has a 400 meter outdoor radius. So
400?
Yeah, so line of sight. So basically she was only 6, and she was at the playground.
Okay.
It's about 30 meters away. We were in the dining room, and you could basically video her and hear her full conversation with my other nephew and nieces around the same age, and it was just so cute of what they talk about when the adults are not there.
It was like a kid's podcast.
It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And those are memories.
I mean, memories also, I'm thinking about it from a point of view where you can monitor while your kids are out. Like, this is a way for you to monitor the conversations they have amongst other people as well. That's actually a cool tip. Now, when it comes to these being pocket, right, you're definitely going to need to charge them. Technology, unfortunately, if you have a battery, it dies. Now, you were telling me about this battery's battery life, or this DJI's battery life, and I was impressed. Can you tell the people as well how long these actually last?
So the transmitters itself has a 11.5 hour battery life on each, and with the case, remember, it comes with the case, a carry case that also has a built-in battery. You're getting a staggering 48 hours.
Wait, what? It doesn't only store charges as well?
Yeah. So it charges your transmitter in it. So it gives you a full 48 hours on that. I mean, that's extraordinary.
That is fantastic. So content creators paradise, as well as if you want to use it for family and friends. I mean, you can capture those moments. Kids are not going to be kids anymore. That's a good point. I'm going to actually steal that one. That is really, really cool. Now, when it comes to Incredible Connection, you guys definitely sell these, right?
100%.
What's our price range at this point in time?
So you're looking at the moment, it's 1799.
Okay.
However, as I did mention, the DJI Mic 3 is coming out as well. So I'm just quite amped to see what the tech, the full tech, and also what it has in terms of the price point, you know.
Yeah.
So at the moment, it's 1799 for a DJI Mini.
That is actually reasonable when it comes to content creation.
Brilliant.
That is absolutely reasonable. Do you guys have any for purchase right now in store? Like if I come there now?
At the moment, yeah, I do have. We have a few, two or three to purchase at the moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, they sell out really fast at the moment.
Okay.
So.
And now you say that the new one is coming out. Is this specific one being discontinued? Are they still making it? I don't know if you have information about that.
At the moment, this point in time, no, I don't have information.
Okay.
It seems to go that route of it being replaced, but. The actual portability of this unit itself, the 10-gram mic itself, I don't see it going away, but just never know what the future tech is going to be, or more, I would say, what it will have,
Yeah, when it comes to technology, you're right about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to find out. Now, you said you were playing around, right? I just want to know, how did you personally have it connected, right? Because I've seen guys that put the magnet on the outside and the mic on the inside. Now, as a person who works with audio, for me, that is completely wrong because you're blocking the actual mic, right?
Correct.
Then I've seen other people, like I told you about the cap and then the shirt. Did you use it in a specific way? Maybe you prefer the grey fluffy?
Yeah, we actually use the grey fluffy, the windscreen. Use it on my shirt as well as, the dress, as I did give you that example.
Yeah.
Of the niece. We just snap it on the shirt itself.
So it's very easy to put on.
Very easy. We had a interview with my grandparents as well. So I wanted to do a proper interview using the mic.
It's just a little test.
Yeah, just a test. But also more seriously, if anything should happen later on,
memories.
Are quite good.
Man, 100%.
So ask them questions. Like how was life in the growing up, and what you guys did, and how you met.
Yeah.
Any advice for us, younger generation, and really brilliant. The audio stream from there was brilliant. It was happening while the party was on the background. And a family event.
So it was loud. It cuts.
It actually cut all of that out. All of those.
Oh wow! So it's built into that.
It was brilliant.
Now, when it comes to these, right? Like, I'm sure people have the question of. Is it like a hassle to connect it up? Is there like a Bluetooth device connected successfully? Is it any of that, or is it a simple process?
Simple plug and play. So basically, again, your receiver and your transmitter has a USB-C little device onto it. You snap it on, and then thereafter you snap it onto your phone itself.
Just straight on, and it does its own thing?
Straight on, it actually pairs automatically to the transmitter itself. You also could get a lightning adapter. I know most customers as well, they buy this unit, but they have the older iPhones, so you can't get a lightning adapter.
Yes.
That's also available from us from about, it depends, $5.99 to $7.99, depends on the costing at that time. So you can buy the little extra for that particular phone. Very easy plug and play. It's a whole studio in your pocket, basically. Yeah.
And I love that so much. Whole studio in your pocket. It can legit record things in a loud space. It can keep your family, those moments and those memories safe. I really do love it, man. The DJI Mic Mini 2, and it's available at Incredible Connection, man. Shout out. Yeah. Ricardo, thank you so much for joining me. That is Tech Tuesday. Done and dusted, man. I'm going to catch you next week. Are you available next week?
Yes, 100%.
Do you want to talk more tech with me?
Yes, 100%. I'd love to.
There we go. So we're going to come back next week. Maybe talk to you about some more tech. Maybe throw in some laptops, some cell phones.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Ah, that's awesome. All right. So I'm excited to have Ricardo in studio again. We'll catch you back next week, Tuesday, 1:30. And yeah, we'll talk some more tech. That is Tech Tuesday for today. Let's get back into the vibes. I've got some Marv with Nobody Else and some Eric Prezid with Pianjo, the radio edit. This is Radio Plays It In. Good afternoon.